Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about why you start to panic or have anxiety or outright panic attacks when you're in bed at night or when you're trying to relax. A lot of people actually will say, I can't fall asleep at night, I start to panic, my heart starts to race, or they wake up out of their sleep a couple of hours into going to sleep. So let me tell you why that happens. Anyway, Michelle Pava here, and I am a licensed psychotherapist, and I am here to help you get to the truth underneath of your trauma, and I have free meditations for you. Anyway, so let me tell you about why this happens to you. This is something let's think of it this way. Let's pretend, and this is probably not really too far from the truth, that the last time that you really relaxed and let yourself be comfortable, something bad happened to you. So maybe you were 8 years old and you really relaxed and you were hit or you were attacked or you were neglected. In some way, there was a traumatic or critical experience that you had emotionally and you kind of held on to it because it was scary. People have that. You might not remember it 100%, but just hear me out on this. Now let's pretend that every time you almost relaxed into that moment, your body sort of kept you awake. So maybe your go-to became being busy, or your go-to became, as a kid, playing, or being distracted, or being creative, or inward and reading. Whatever it was, your go-to at that time was happening. Well, as it was working for you, as you matured and got older, that go-to, that coping strategy never really left. You never actually, maybe, became 100% as relaxed as you were before that critical event or series of critical events or crisis that happened in your life. So now, as time goes on, we get more and more stress. Our coping strategies start to not work as much, and maybe the coping strategies that we've had are actually causing us stress now. So for instance, really focusing on playing with Legos or building blocks when you're little helps distract you. That could turn into being an incredible workaholic, which is going to exhaust you. So now you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever, and now you're working a lot to stay on top and in control and also distracted from some of the pain that you feel, some of the stress that you feel in your life. Could be emotional, could be financial, doesn't matter. It's just stress and pain. Now, imagine you go to sleep and you're thinking, okay, now I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna let it go. As soon as you lay down, because you've had more stress as you've been aging, and now you're in a critical maybe space in your life, your body is saying, no, listen to me, stop being distracted. Come on, up. Now, the reason why this happens is with anxiety and depression, and you probably have a little bit of depression when you're trying to escape another situation or mindset. So what can happen is as you are anxious all day long and keeping busy and saying yes to everyone and volunteering and taking people's baggage and being treated horribly and being taken advantage of and all of that, you're starting to get more and more tired and you're becoming a little depressed. But in order for you to keep up this energy level and keep distracting yourself, your body has to create adrenaline. And as your body's creating cortisol and adrenaline and your hormones are starting to go a little wacky, you're not noticing it. All you're noticing is, I'm staying awake, I'm staying alert. Well, guess what? You're gonna have that one night or that one afternoon or whatever it is, that one moment, and your body's gonna say, done. And that's when the anxiety attacks start to happen. So really pay attention to that anxiety attack, and that's why it's happening at night. And one way to combat that is to start lowering your adrenaline and cortisol. So what I want you to do is I want you to do a combination of working out and meditating or prayer. So again, I have a meditation for you. It's fun and lighthearted. I hope you enjoy it.